Hi, this is Peter the Clairvoyant here, and I'm looking at Gemini here, star sign for the month of November 2017. And I'm being just drawn here that you're not trusting in particular people around you at the moment, or you're not trusting within yourself. There's some kind of trust issue around you. Now, so if it's other people you're wary of, that they're not treating you right, or you feel as though something's going on around you, and I would say trust your own wise judgment there. But if you don't feel as though you've got any trust issues around you, then do sort of be careful of sort of about trusting your own abilities, because sometimes I feel like you're lacking a bit of faith, and this could be a bit of both. Trust could be coming in both ways for you. And I feel like you've got to be careful of this, because it's almost like it's draining your energy. And I feel like you're putting a lot of energy into career and building this up, where I just feel as though you're wasting your time, and I feel like you should be working for yourselves. Or at least some of you. If you've had thoughts about working for yourself, this is it. This is what you should be doing, not working for somebody. So it's a bit of a difficult one, try and get that balance right. And some of you Geminis are going to be connecting near the water, or you're going to be wanting living near the water in the not too distant future. And maybe that water's drawing in around you now, and I feel as though that's quite a probable point. But I feel as though it's good. And I feel like we can start thinking about a house move soon. And I feel like the more energy you put into that, the better it is going to be for you. But there's a lot of positivity coming around you now, and this is a great time now for making things happen. But what you don't need now is stress and anxiety. So if you feel so anybody's stressing you out or winding you up, take yourself out of that situation and start focusing on what's best for you. But sometimes you pile all that negative energy on top of you, and it goes round and round in your head, and it weighs you down, stresses you out, and you're not focusing the way you should be. So I just feel so, just try not to think like that now. There's definitely more travel coming up around you as you get older as well. And travel isn't necessarily just overseas, it's like you're out and about, going different places, doing different things, travelling further to get from A to B. So that could be work or family. And I just feel as though it's all good in the long run, but I just feel as though the main thing I've been drawn to now is whether you want a career or you want a business. And I can feel like some of you are looking at study, and I feel as though analyse it, because I feel as though if you're going to do it as a career, then yes, you need the study and it will open up opportunities for you. But if you're going to do it as a business, do you really need to study? Could you just go on YouTube or whatever else it is and finding that information on the internet and saying, right, I've got it now, don't need the bloody qualification, I just know how to do it and get on with it and go and make money. And it's like, it just feels like we could be wasting money and time and effort and patience by putting energy into certain things that I feel as though we shouldn't be doing. It's not that you shouldn't, it's just it's wasting your time, it's wasting your energy, where you could be actually doing other things. So in other words, if you are focusing on study, it's like that course could be costing you, I don't know, 500 quid, 1,000 quid, or even more if you can do some kind of degree. And it's like, and that's great. And then top that up over 3 or 4 years. And if you've got go and live near where that university may be, it's like it's even more expense. And then it's like, that's great, I don't knock it. But then if you just set your business up and put your energy into that, and what you don't know, go and research it yourself, and you're quite capable of doing it, and you are. You could be making money, whereas at the moment you're losing money. So it's difficult, because I don't want to say you're losing money, but I feel like it depends where you want to put your energy. If you want a career, then go and study, and I feel as though it's great, and that isn't a waste of money. But if you're wanting to work for yourself, then that is a waste of money, because it just feels that you don't need to do all that studying, all that training. So right here I've got your career card, and right here, just slightly down the road, so to speak, I've got your self-employment card. So it's like, which is the better? But it's funny, your Wheel of Fortune stands next to your self-employment card. So I just get the feeling as if to say, every day you're not running this business, every day you're losing money. Whereas at the moment I feel like you're spending it other ways. So just think, that money that you're spending, you could have saved it and plus run this business, and you could have made money as well. I rest my case. But like I say, it's not cut and dry the way I'm saying it. But I know what I'm trying to say. And you've got to analyse it now as if to say what's the best thing for you to do. But I just feel so some of you may be thinking about counselling. And again, study. It's like a 4-year course. Or you could go in the back door. And I just feel so. And then you can get on with the job and learn it. And you can go and do some private work. And I just feel so, you know, it's all there for you. So I just feel so, but you can't just jump in and do it. You need some kind of training. And, you know, if you're right, you may not have got the qualification, or they may sort of give you some kind of qualification in-house. But even in the beginning, if you just start doing it and saying, look, I've been trained with this organisation, you know, it's just as good as a body certificate. It's just a certificate. So, tricky. But I feel like you'll figure it out. Right, let's see what your angels are going to say. So before I focus on the angels, health-wise, keep an eye on your hands or your wrists aching out a bit. Try not to get too stressed for different things, and watch your energy levels. It's like you're tired and drained and run down, and just keep an eye on your lower back aching. Child, are you thinking about having a child, or if not, just watch what you're doing, because all of a sudden I've got births of children coming in. So see where all that comes in. So I hope all that's kind of made sense. So this is Peter the Clairvoyant, and if you want a private reading with me, give me a call on 0758 384 6626 or connect with me on petertheclairvoyant.co.uk. Thank you.